Hello there, viewers. Okay, this is totally random. But you know the After LP talks I've done for quite a few years now? This is the Digimon Extra one. Well, the After LP talk for essentially. It's quite short, and the reason that I was I was going through my old videos because I was randomly I wanted to make another music video kind of thing with a song that I was singing at the end of the Pokemon Emerald LP where when I was just a red Gyarados is swimming across the ocean, I'm just singing along to the music and it just kind of fits. I just wanted to turn that into a music video with Project Diva F second, like I did with the New thing. But while also going through that, I was like, okay, let's go through this folder of mine that has the After LP talks and stuff in there, see if there's anything else of note. And as I was browsing, I saw how much the After LP talks have evolved. And not only that, but how much the voices for the characters have evolved. Like, Ecco used to have a kind of, I sound a bit more like a kind of, mix between Tristan Taylor, because my voice gives me super strength, than, the typical one that is, yes, I'm Echo the Dolphin, the voice has evolved. And even the evil Blackboard voice, as you're about to hear, is very different now than it once was. And essentially, it's going to be in the title, essentially. Kind of spoils it anyway. But this one in particular stands out. The Digimon World After LP talk. No spoilers or anything in it, but Ecco sounds a bit like Vincent Price. And the evil Blackboard sounds even more like Vincent Price. The evil Blackboard appears quite a few times in the After LP talks with a kind of Vincent Price kind of sounding voice to him. So seriously, when you hear this, cannot be unheard, man, because it totally sounds like Vincent Price, which just kind of makes it all the more amusing. So let us watch.
Hello viewers, Ecco the Dolphin here. It was quite an interesting LP, don't you think so, Konata? Yes, but the question is, why is my voice kind of weird? That's probably because you're voiced by a man, Konata. Yes, I do realize this, but
history.
why am I even here? Probably because you've become somewhat of a mascot in a way at the end of these LPs and your pointer appearing in the Pokemon LP and stuff like that. Oh, I see, but what's that got to do with Digimon World? I didn't appear in that, did I? Well, no, I just thought I'd invite you here to talk about it and stuff. But the LP thing is already over, isn't it? Well, yes, but... Hey, if there's anyone who wants to talk about it, it's me, because I didn't get much screen time in this LP. Well, that's because... No, Ecco, why did you get so much screen time compared to me? There was a fucking Blackboard in it, for crying out loud. Where's my fucking screen time? Calm down, evil Blackboard. I'm sure there's a reason for that. No. Why did you get references and not me? Well, you did get references, just not that often, and besides, I deserve references here and there and stuff. No, Ecco, I want my fucking screen time. But you could easily just go to the Planet one, and aren't you supposed to be exclusive mostly to the visual novel LPs? Well, you do have a point, but still. Cool story, bro. Oh, fuck off, Dave. Screw this, I'm going back to Planet then. Guess you have a point. See ya. Well, thank you for your time and stuff, and, hope you enjoyed this LP of Digimon World by Blue Skull Dragon 87. That's all, folks.
That wasn't that random. It was mostly the evil Blackboard that sounded like Vincent Price, but that totally sounded like Vincent Price with the evil Blackboard voice back then. It happens quite a few times in the After LP talks. We got attempted to make a montage video of those as well. It's the history from the beginning of the After LP talks to the current ones. How it's evolved over time, the voices. But I don't know. Depends if you viewers want to see that, I suppose, because otherwise, can't be bothered. That'd be quite a big video in itself. Also, you may have noticed that it didn't have music in this like it did in the actual LP where I put it. It's because I tend to have version 1s of most of the After LP talks, before I edit in the music and stuff like that. But nowadays, when I make the After LP talk, the first version actually has the music, it just doesn't have the outro kind of thing, because I edit it usually in Movie Maker, where, like, because I don't know how to, like, get the text to kind of scroll and all that kind of fancy stuff with Camtasia for some reason, so use Movie Maker for the final touch of the After LP Talks, so there's always two versions usually. But, yeah. So, that was random, wasn't it? Back when the evil Blackboard and Ecco to some extent sounded like Vincent Price. How random is that? That's all.